With the way life is today, we live such busy lives, and one thing flows into the next, easily so. And before you even realize it, the day is gone. Gone without you sitting with your father. Gone without tending to the habits that keep you grounded. Gone without cutting the little things that quietly steal your time. But every now and then, God gives us a small window, not a whole day, not hours and hours on end, just a little space in the middle of everything, and it's so easy to miss it because we've learned to fill every empty moment with scrolling, with noise, with everything except the one who gave us the time. But on this day, I didn't miss it. And maybe you've had days like that too, where something in you notices the moment. It wasn't planned. I just found myself with a few hours, a complete surprise really, finishing work mid-morning and only returning later in the evening.
It's beautiful outside, I'll show you. So I'm excited about that. I'm just gonna spend 30 minutes outside, and then I come back, finish up, eat something, finish up picking up stuff, because my stuff, I don't want to lie, it's just everywhere right now. I just came back from a quick shop and I'm gonna put things away.
The children were not around. The house was quiet. Everything felt still. I got in, and for a moment I could have just stayed there, comfortable inside. And maybe you know that feeling too, when staying in is easier. But my heart, it wanted more than just the house. It felt like something in me needed to step outside, to find him in a different way. The kind of closeness that doesn't only sit within walls, but stretches out in the open. And it was beautiful outside. The sun was out, soft, warm, a rare beauty where I live. So it was the kind of day that feels like an invitation, honestly. I felt content, not because everything was perfect, but because something in me was responding, and it made me realize that even as imperfect as we are, we still yearn for Him, not just in our homes, but outside, in His creation, in the quiet beauty He places around us. A longing to be closer to our Father. Maybe you feel that too sometimes. That pull you can't quite explain and can just not resist it. So I took a moment to reset and come back to myself, got dressed and went outside. Just to feel present, I picked up my Bibles, not out of routine, not out of pressure, because honestly, this doesn't look the same every time, and I don't wake up and do this every Sunday. It always looks different. And moments like these, they feel like a gift, like a rare gift, honestly, with how life gets full sometimes, working, caring so much, not always having help. And these quiet spaces don't come often, and maybe that's true for you too. So when they do not take them lightly. I do not take them lightly. It's not about getting it perfect, but it's about responding when the moment is given. And that day, I did. And by sitting for a moment, doing nothing first, and then leaning into His presence, I worshipped quietly and read, not to finish anything, but to hear something. And something did stay with me. it was a quiet reminder of the fruits of the Spirit in Galatians 5, and I felt it, that gentle conviction that I don't always get it right. I lack gentleness sometimes, especially with my children when they push me too far, and sometimes I lack self-control in general, in the way I respond, in the way I carry my voice. And maybe you've had moments like this too, where you know you could have responded differently. So that moment, I was convicted. That was a gift of a reminder. And in that moment, it wasn't heavy, but it was honest, an honest reminder of who I'm called to be, not just in quiet places like this, but in everyday moments, in how I speak, how I respond, how I love. And I realized I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still being shaped, just like we all are. And maybe that's the point of these moments, honestly, to be reminded over and over again. Because sometimes our hearts are like perforated baskets. You pour into them and it feels like it doesn't stay. Like you have to come back again and again to be filled. And maybe that's not failure. Maybe that's the design. To keep returning, to keep drawing near, to keep being filled. So that stayed with me, not perfectly, but just honestly. And maybe that's all it is, not having more time, but recognizing when God gives you a little of it and choosing Him in it, right there.